How to can the pickup lines and start attracting women. In just a moment, you'll discover 3 simple strategies for picking up and attracting women. But first, you're probably wondering why a lot of dating advice you're reading isn't working for you. The reason is that the people writing this stuff are advising you based on their own experience in attracting women who are their type. But if the women you're interested in are a different type, you're obviously not going to get the result you want. I mean, really, are we supposed to believe that the nerdy, intellectual chick hanging out in the vegan coffee house is supposed to respond the same way as the professional woman in the power suit dashing in for her morning espressos? The woman wearing the 6 pounds of mascara on her eyes isn't going to respond the same way as the earthy chick who doesn't believe in wearing makeup. I'm sure you know this already, but every woman is different, and that's why you need to learn a strategy that will help you. Number 1, read her personality type. Number 2, discover what she's attracted to. Number 3, adapt to her communication style. Number 4, create attraction based on what she's attracted to. Now, believe it or not, you can discover the answer to the first 2 of those, and from that information, you can discover her communication style, and you can do it in less than 60 seconds of meeting her. It just takes a little practice and the right knowledge of how to do this. The missing link in men's dating advice. Most men's dating advice is based on the same philosophy about being the confident, funny, slightly cocky alpha male who strikes just the right balance between showing romantic interest and playing hard to get. Everything you read in dating books or on PUA forums or that you hear in seminars is just an extension of those basic rules. The mystery method takes a very scientific step-by-step approach. David D'Angelo talks about cocky and funny and teachings on becoming a man that naturally attracts women. Then you have David Wygant, who has a more organic and unstructured approach. Then, of course, you have the deep inner game and the practice of something called presence, which you get from Decker's Authentic Man program. These are all great approaches, but they're all missing a very important rule, and that's the woman's personality type. Now, there are 4 personality types, and if you read any book or personal growth course on these personality types, you'll find that they all agree on the nature of the basic 4. Sometimes they call them by colors, sometimes by letters, some books use animals, and then you have these weird words like sanguine, choleric, melancholy, and phlegmatic. But to keep this really simple, we're going to give you a name for each personality type, which will make it easy for you to remember and to spot them when you're actually talking to a woman. First is your social butterflies. Second are your straight shooters. Third are your sweethearts. And 4th are your nerds. Now, the names of these personality types probably give you a lot of clues, but let's look at one very revealing characteristic and one which is important for creating attraction. Personality types and sense of humor. Social butterflies like sophomoric humor and aren't likely to appreciate more cerebral humor, which is more characteristic of nerds. A lot of smart guys mess this up because they make a geeky, clever joke that they think is really funny, but the social butterfly just thinks it's weird. And it doesn't even matter if she's got a high IQ and can appreciate the cleverness of your joke either. What matters is that she's more entertained by comedy, which is a little spicy. If you want to make a social butterfly laugh, check out Chris Rock, Daniel Tosh, Jim Carrey, Eddie Murphy, or Richard Pryor. As for the sweetheart, stay away from the sophomoric humor and go for something more lighthearted and appropriate. Sweethearts are also turned off by sarcasm, so leave the cocky and funny stuff out when you're talking to them. But the straight shooter, on the other hand, sees playful sarcasm as foreplay, so the cocky, funny humor works like magic on them. Are you starting to see how this works and why it's such an important part of your game? If so, there are a lot of other factors which we didn't cover here, but if you've learned something from this, I'd like to invite you to get the whole story on the 4 personality types, what they're attracted to, and most important, how to spot them. So to discover how to pick up women based on their personality type and to start getting more dates this weekend, check out 7 Days to Better Dating. This is a free guide to picking up women. It'll show you how to speed read any woman's personality type and how to build attraction with her. You can sign up for this program below this video and have it sent to your email within a few minutes. So go ahead and sign up below and you'll learn how to spot these personality types and what they're attracted to.